LPGA, her last of which, though, came here. Hasn't won since she last ventured to Singapore. This is her second shot at 1. Setting up the easiest of birdies to roll that in.
A hot start.
Just the left edge of the trees up in the distance. She's pure. Yeah, that softer first bounce, just like that. Less run.
Just on the front, 6 on 7 from the right. Now you can hit this up the left-hand side. There's a huge bank up the left-hand side, and if you do, it'll come all the way and feed all the way down. Come on, ball. You watch this. It's not finished yet. Go on. Down you go. This is definitely a birdie hole if you're anywhere in the fairway. Look at that. Now Jin Young Ko's birdie putt outside the left. Ooh, that was a good putt as well. Up the top side. I think she thought she had that. Yeah, I had a chat with Lydia Ko last week, and I think the most endearing thing is how much she looks at other players and thinks.
To watch her swing from behind. Watch her body moves, then her arms kind of continue a little at the top, and then she sinks it all the way back through the ball.
Yeah, it's interesting if you. A long putt across the whole width of the green, pretty much. Really good effort, that. Jin Young Ko's pitch shot at the par 5, 5th. Oh, what an absolute corker that is. That's what we're used to. Just from the right-hand rough. This pin's on the right-hand side. 17 on, 5 from the right. She's got plenty of view of it. Straight uphill. It's quite difficult to see.
Jin Young Ko, this to move to 3 under par, but it hit the brakes. Went away over the new year, and what a fabulous choice of destiny. Turn to 7.
It's a big target, this one. It's a wide green. It's the widest green on the golf course. Oh, she's tugged that, and that is not a very. Oh, it's not very pleasant. Although it has been.
Pretty tidy.
That's an excellent 3. A sandy par for Jin Young Ko. Easy.
The world number 5 just dances it around there. She's held the number 1 position for 6 months longer than Lydia Ko.
And it has fan clubs like they do in South Korea.
You don't want to let them down either, do you?
No. You've got grown men wearing bright pink baseball caps, walking around with banners saying, "Final round queen for..." Front pin today, only 11 paces on. Try and bring it round. Centre of the green, twirling the club face. Right centre of the green. It's going to be quite a slick putt. Just to move to 3 under. It's always a difficult green to read, the 9th. There you can see there's evidence of it. You think you've got the line, and it can.
Yeah, you could see from the moment that started. I don't think it was a bad putt. It's exactly where she was aiming, to be perfectly honest. Just thought it was going to break a bit more than it did.
Yeah, just the read. Never underestimate how important, how crucial, and what. So a steady front 9 for Jin Young Ko, out in 35. It's really what.
She'll be thinking maybe about 5 short of it, and then if it releases, she'll take it.
Yeah, pretty good effort. Chances are fairly good. Nice to see her back to where.
11T. See if she can find the fairway. You want to, just to increase your control with the second shot that's elevated to a bunkerless green. Plays smaller than its circumference. Jin Young Ko.
Good line in for Ko. Ideally a little fade to this pin. That will do. That will do very nicely.
I just break a fraction left to right. Oh, it didn't. It stayed straight. She thought it was a cracking driving hole. It really is. There's the trees on the right-hand side that you can hit it straight over the top of if you hit it long enough, and it'll considerably shorten the hole. Otherwise,
this isn't easy for Jin Young Ko on the upslope. Hanging lie. It's going to move right to left. It's a front left-hand pin. But that is class. That is skill right there.
That is so good. I was going to say this is long.
Now Jin Young Ko down the hill, left to right. I was going to say quick, but not that quick.
This to escape with par. Not to be, I'm afraid, for Jin Young Ko. It's a little bit of an unforced error given where she was. Off the tee, and the second was a lovely shot in. Deserved better than that.
The 13th. You know, there's a mixed event later this year. The Grant Thornton Invitational, where you've got 16 players on the PGA Tour and LPGA. I want...
5 holes. 2 over since then, level par for the round today, Jin Young Ko.
Always nice when you hear people talk about their caddy or player in glowing terms, especially after quite a few years together.
Yeah, sometimes it can jump a lie. Got to be careful of that for Jin Young Ko. There's not a lot of green behind that pin. I think she's tugged it a tad.
Just not on the fringe, actually. No, she is on the green. Up the hill. What time one of these long ones went in. She gave it a good run as well. A little bit of work left.
Sentosa before, that might have hindered their preparation more than most in that drops for Jin Young Ko.
Although, who was the player you were talking about last?
And John home. Since then, we go out to 16 with Jin Young Ko.
Yeah, her third shot into 16. Oh, that's a gem.
Shot of the day there, I would imagine.
There's a lot of competition
there every week, basically.
Sounds like this woman, Jin Young Ko. It could be a carbon copy. She wishes she could have that again.
But to be fair,
yeah, the putter's being a little cold for Jin Young.
Now on 18.
Yeah, she's driven the ball really well today. Maybe not nailed her irons quite the way she'd like, and certainly hasn't putted lights out, but drivers draw.
You want to finish well with this setup. Wow, in the 15 years we've been coming to this championship, we have never seen such a major-like feel, and that's a major-like shot from the defending champion, Jin Young Ko.
She's finally knocked one in, and she's one of the first players we've seen who's read that putt correctly. Everybody else has thought it's going to break from right to left, and it's just gone right at the hole, but she's...
LPGA 코리아 유튜브 구독, 좋아요 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.